in just less than 2 weeks time and I haven't even started packing yet, so it absolutely has to be my job of the day for today. About half an hour, actually probably less than that, probably like 20 minutes, and I hate it already. It's absolutely not what I want to be doing during my 2 weeks off of uni, but it's obviously one of those things that just has to be done, so I need to crack on. But I have unloaded all of my chest of drawers now, which is good, and all of the clothes are on the floor ready to be packed away. But I just looked over at my shoe rack and thought actually that's probably quite a good thing to start with, because then all of the shoes can be right at the bottom of a box, so they're not going to be contaminating my clothes. And I don't really wear those shoes sort of day to day, so it doesn't really matter if they're packed away ready. But I think I'm going to leave sort of 6 or 7 outfits just out of the boxes, and I'll just wear those sort of on repeat for the next, I want to say 12 days until we move. It's something like that. It's just under 2 weeks, because I obviously don't need a full wardrobe full of stuff for the next 2 weeks. So anyway, that's the plan. I'm going to do shoe rack and then put all of these clothes in the box, and then I can get started on my wardrobe. I don't think my room is going to take that long to do. I think it's going to be the kitchen and like the bathrooms and stuff. It will take quite a long time, just because all of our stuff is sort of intermingled with our housemates' stuff. So yeah, I think that's going to take the longest amount of time. Some of these shoes are so dusty because they haven't been worn for like a year. And I dust my room every weekend, so I don't know how they've got quite this bad, but yeah, it's pretty grim. I'm just going to put it on the floor for now because I will hoover before I move out for today. Okay, so I've made some progress, but there is still so much stuff to pack in my room, and yeah, I honestly thought this whole thing would take me like 2 hours, but yeah, that's not gonna happen. I think it's gonna be another whole afternoon. I need to start packing the kitchen up today, and I can't even tell you how much I do not want to do it because I think it's gonna take so long. Like I said before, all of our stuff is sort of intermingled with our housemates' stuff, and they're not actually here at the moment, so it's going to be kind of tricky to figure out what is definitely ours and what's theirs. I don't want to take any of their stuff, but it has to be done today because we move in exactly 1 week's time, and I'm also away for a few days next week. I'm basically hoping everything from the kitchen is going to fit in this one box because they're actually quite big, like almost as tall as me before you fold them up. And generally stuff in the kitchen is quite small, so should fit, but I might be being a little bit naive. Anyway, I'm gonna go get the bubble wrap out of my car, and then I can start packing like the plates and stuff away because obviously they're sort of more fragile. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough bubble wrap, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't really thought this through enough. There's so much stuff like this, and I genuinely don't know whose it is. It could be ours, it could be our housemates, so it's stuff like this I really need everyone here for so I can figure out what's what. I'm fairly sure this is now like all of our non-food items out of the cupboards, and I tell you what, it's amazing how much stuff you acquire whilst you're in a house and you don't even realise, but we literally have so much stuff, like we hardly ever use a lot of this. So here are the pasta bowls. They're like grey on the outside, and then I don't know if you can see, but they're sort of like speckled on the inside. Just reminds me of like a fancy restaurant. So yeah, I can't wait to have a really big bowl of pasta in there when we're in properly and we've got everything here. Because right now we literally have no cutlery or anything. We've literally just got these because I got them delivered here this morning, and literally nothing else is in yet.